This is a new segment that Amir and I are trying out called Whatever Happened To. It's where we take a figure from pop culture who's sort of faded from the public eye and asked, hey, whatever happened to them? Last week I discussed the Chewbacca mom, and now Amir is going to introduce us to a new figure that has faded from the public eye. Amir, take it away.
You may have forgotten about him. You probably didn't. Whatever happened to this guy?
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white van. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans. Thirsty, man. Damn, Daniel.
You love that video?
I do. It makes me happy. It was like a fun time, and then this meme came out, and like everyone was talking about it.
Yeah.
This was a wholesome meme. So this Daniel Lara, you remember him?
I don't.
You?
I remember the meme, but
You don't remember him?
No, I remember that he went on Ellen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he's stuck in mad. This happened in February 2016, and his friend Josh Holtz put this video together, just kind of like a montage like we just saw of like him saying "Damn Daniel" with the white vans, and posted it to Snapchat. And then from there it just went totally viral, and like the next year for him was totally insane.
Yeah.
He went on Ellen, like you said. He was in a Weezer music video. There was an EDM remix of him. Vans supplied him with a lifetime supply of the white canvas shoes that he's wearing in the videos.
It's honestly great.
Yeah, and he ended up donating it all to a hospital.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a nice guy.
I mean, just kidding. Yay.
Yeah.
Even though I'm like, I would love white vans.
Yeah, obviously his social media just completely exploded. Like he has over 120,000 Twitter followers, 700,000 Instagram followers.
Wait, so Daniel does?
Yeah.
But what about the guy? I mean, the guy making the video was really the genius behind the operation.
He was. I mean, and they're best friends, and he talks about it. He did a couple interviews, and they say like we've grown a lot closer since this whole thing happened because no one knows what it felt like except us.
Yeah.
But he was the face of it, so he ended up getting most of the fame for it. They went to the 2016 MTV Awards. And that was a big deal, and they interviewed a bunch of people there.
They interviewed people?
Yeah. So, yeah, this was all in 2016, and then since then, Rolling Stone kind of did like a interview with him in 2017, February of 2017, a year after it happened, and he just talked about how like it's died down a lot since it happened. And people were always coming in my swim meets, and just we had to get security and whatever to like help us, but. Other than that, I'm just still a normal kid. Right now, I believe he's a junior in high school. So it's kind of an interesting look at what happens to someone like a teenager after a huge viral sensation like this happens.
Well, I just think in general, it's so fascinating to look at what happens to someone when they become virally famous and it goes away. What happens? It's interesting because some people capitalize on it and they really want that sense of fame. They want to have more of that. And then sometimes if someone's made viral because I sort of think of the girl that whose brothers convinced her that the zombie apocalypse was happening after she got her wisdom teeth taken out. Remember that? They went viral. They went on Ellen. They did that whole thing. Remember that?
I don't.
Okay.
But now that you bring it up, so like I kind of remember.
It's an amazing video,
Yeah.
but she didn't ask for that. She wasn't, it wasn't like she was auditioning for something and it went awry, but now she still has this moment in the spotlight. I think that the same thing with Damn Daniel is that he was just wearing his outfits to school and looking pretty cool, and his friend was messing with him. It wasn't as though he was looking for that limelight, and you still sort of thrust it upon these people, and then when it leaves, a lot of, it's fun when it happens and you're riding that wave, but when it leaves, some people are gonna be sad and they want it and they're gonna cling to it, but a lot of people are just gonna be like, oh, that was kind of a crazy story for the grandkids.
Yeah. What I like really about this, I think it resonated with me and a lot of other people, is it really captures that like teenage innocence and like friendship that you have at that point in your life. Like when you're around like 14, 15 years old, just in high school, and like the camaraderie between the two of them, like doing these videos, the style of humor, it really like brought back for me like this nostalgic sense that I've lost in like the past 15 years.
What do you mean you don't have friends anymore?
Not like that. Not like that. Like where like everything is so simple. It's like you live at home, you go to high school and like you're just like, you meet up with your friends. Like I miss that. And I think a lot of people miss that. So it wasn't popular with just like kids his age, but like older people too who were like looking back and remembering these feelings by watching this video.
Fair. I also think that the voice is hilarious. I think that plays a part of it.
Yeah, that voice is definitely a part of it because it just reminded me of like this sense of humor that I used to even have, and my friend group used to have like back then, and like we would do stuff like that, and it was just fun.
So he's a junior in high school. Does he put that he is Damn Daniel on his college application? Yay or nay? Does it help you to go? I mean, because so many people have gone virally famous. Does that help you to put that on your college application?
That's an interesting point you bring up because of all the interviews that I read about him and like what he's interested in, what he's doing, he doesn't bring up college and like school and stuff like that. So it leads me to believe that he might not be interested in pursuing that, which worries me a little bit.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know, but like he keeps.
We have no idea.
He keeps talking about how he wants to get into like entertainment. Like he signed with LA Models, and it makes me think like, oh, this thing happened. I'm like a good-looking kid. Maybe I should just do that. Like that's what I want to do.
Wait, so I was totally wrong.
Yeah, part of like the Rolling Stone interview that he does is he talks about how his biggest inspiration, like one of his biggest influences that he likes is Ferris Bueller. And he's like, I want to be like Ferris Bueller. He's the kind of person that I want to hang out with. And like every time I watch this movie, it just makes me want to be like him.
The fictional character of Ferris Bueller, who we just saw one
and like
day
they ask him like what's next and everything. He doesn't like talk about school and college.
He's young. He's a kid. I mean, no one knows. I think it's this immense pressure that we put on kids to have some idea of like where their life is going when they're 17 or 18 years old. You have to apply to college and declare your major. I freak out when I talk to my little cousin sometimes. He's like, "Well, I think I'm going to be a business major because it's easier for me to make money." I'm like, "What is wrong with it?" They don't know. Like kids, you're young, you know, and that's sort of. Imagine, Damn Daniel, this young kid with his friend, this nostalgic camaraderie that you were bringing up, and then, now it's like, okay, decide on your serious career path, and you have on one hand people that want you to be a model, and they're dangling this like entertainment, flashy lifestyle, and then the other hand,
and you
it's
live near LA on top of that too, so that doesn't help, or it does help.
No, wow.
I hope him and Josh, they remain good friends for the rest of their life. I hope I'm glad to hear that like this whole like situation didn't get in between their friendship. It like made them closer.
I don't think that it would have, because it's not like they were competing in a band and one of them got chosen by Simon Cowell over the other. It's like they made funny videos. But it's true. That's all I have to base it off of. We would like to hear from you. What do you think of Damn Daniel? Who else should we cover on this segment? Whatever happened to? I would like to talk about Fred Durst. Who knows?